Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And for those who don't know, my name is Judith and I'm a former Israelite. So I'm starting a series called Know Thy Power. As women, we have to know our power. If we don't know our true power, we will be subject to the lies the leaders of these cults tell us. We'll believe we're unworthy of the Most High and His favor. We will think we can't be in the truth without a so-called husband. We believe we have to stay with the man that mistreats us, a man that has little to no respect for us, men who believe we're only good for a few things that benefit him. They tell us things such as there are no women that are really in the truth. A woman can't be in the truth, especially if she doesn't have a husband. I'm here to tell you those are lies, and where in the scriptures does it really say that? So today for my Know Thy Power series, I would like to speak on a very powerful woman within the scriptures. Her name is Judith, and her book is found in the King James Version of the Apocrypha. Some of you women that identify as Israelites from some of these cults may not have heard of Judith, and that's not by accident. So we won't make this too long. We'll kind of sum up the story of Judith. So basically, Judith was bad. I mean, she was drop dead gorgeous. The men in the village, everybody would pretty much gawk at her. As she was walking past, I mean, she's turning heads. In the book of Judith, chapter 8, around verse 7, speaks about how beautiful she was. She also was a widow whose husband left her gold, silver, men servants, and maid servants. There was a young woman, a virgin, I believe, that was taken advantage of by a group of, I believe, Assyrian men that weren't of Israel. They took advantage of her, basically assaulted her, defiled her. Once word got around Israel that this happened to this young woman, they knew they had to do something. In order for justice to be served for Israel, they wanted to take down the king of those men that defiled the young woman. Who else better to use than a beautiful, drop-dead gorgeous woman to take down their king? Judith adorned herself in beautiful attire before going to take down their king. She deceived their king into thinking that she was going to betray Israel. Judith traveled to their village and joined them for a feast. During this feast, their king got sloppy drunk off wine. Once it was time to go to bed, the king was basically too intoxicated to do anything. Therefore, Judith took this opportunity to make. As he lay in bed intoxicated in a drunken stupor, Judith took a sword, sliced twice, and his neck was decapitated from his head. The next morning, Judith stuffed his head into a bag of meat as to go undetected when she traveled back through the village to get back to Israel. Judith defeated the king and took down their leader using her divine feminine power and her strength from the Most High. As a woman, we have to know our power and know what we're capable of. If we never understand the power that we possess, we'll always be able to be misled, mistreated, misguided, and abused.